moving on really swiftly, let's talk about someone else, because this thing of co-parenting has become a thing. We had Dr. Fueneke last week telling us how being a stepfather is hard, how taking up someone else's child is hard. Now we have an actual parent saying co-parenting is not easy. Both men, similar opinions, but hey, let's get into it. Obinna talks about how co-parenting is difficult. He was talking on the Mic Check podcast with the very funny crew and cast. We love them. And he said this, and I quote, "Co-parenting can never be easy unless you have an understanding with the baby mama. Drama haishangi." Continue to say that communication and maturity play a big role in maintaining peace for the sake of the children. And I don't see a lie. There ain't no lie. Continue to say, what I figured out is that when you stop fighting, that we need to stop fighting. We might have disagreements, but it will come at your peace. But it will never come to your place. Sorry, let me just paraphrase. Basically, he said that even if you have a fight or a misunderstanding, he will never come to your house to come and start taking your child. Like saying, forcefully taking the child away from the parents' house that they're in at that moment in time. He said that for the betterment of the child, it's easier for either them to drop off the kid and to pick up the child. Like you drop off the kid to be picked up, that kind of thing. We are exchanging. Wewe ndio umeniletea mtoto na mimi kando niko na yeye ndakuletea mtoto, but I'm never coming to your house to pick up this kid. I'm not going to cause an issue with this about the time that this child is supposed to spend with me. And ultimately, he says that for the betterment of the child, no fighting in front of anyone. You're not going to have issues with access. This one is where I kind of went a bit, because he said, I have had these fights with my baby mama about access to the children, and later on I realized why am I fighting for access. When a child is used and weaponized to get the attention of the other party, when a child is used as, you're not going to get this child as payback, as some sort of bargaining chip for the attention of the other person, you realize very quickly that that child is not in a safe environment, because ultimately you're not supposed to be using your child for anything, period. Okay, you're not supposed to be using your child for anything, period. Oh, ambia baba yako. No, you tell them. And ambia mama yako, you go tell them. Okay, even in your own household, if you're the one who's sending your kid, go and tell your mother to get your lazy bum behind up and go talk to your partner. You chose your partner. This child didn't choose either of you. This child did not choose either of you. They're here by chance and consequence. Okay, so ultimately you should not be using your child for anything. Bargaining chip, a servant, spokesperson, no, don't do it. And number two, I've also realized something really, from that statement that he made in the end, where he said that he realized he was fighting for this child, and he's like, why am I fighting? Ultimately, the person with the child, kind of your responsibility now. Like, if you want to keep this child, umweke sitai muona, imagine that's a benefit to me, because I don't have to worry about any of it. I don't have to worry about childcare. I don't have to worry about where his child is asleep, awake, whatever. They're in your care, therefore the responsibility is yours. So who is benefiting? Like the child-free person, or the one who's, absconding this child and refusing access to the other person? Who is benefiting here? Sometimes I really think about baby mamas and baby daddies, and I wish better, but here we are, I guess. You chose, here you are, now deal with the consequences. But be careful on who you have children with. But you can't. It's difficult. Hey, having children is hard, man.
I think towards the end, he talked about, it could be baby mama number 1, baby mama number 2, baby mama number 3, number 4.
Collecting them.
And I'm like, okay, then why don't we attack the problem from the root? Like from the beginning. Why don't we be more conscious of who we're having a child with?
Yes.
Even men, wrap it up. Why are we not having those conversations? Instead, I just see narratives of people blaming the parent who stayed, or saying, oh, you're a bitter baby mama, you're a bitter baby daddy. Because nobody ever wanted to be raising a child from a single household. It's something happened, and now we're no longer together, and now I have to deal with the fallout while still trying to be a good parent to this child.
And
So-
deal with the heartbreak.
yeah, so I'm not a bitter baby mama. I'm not a bitter baby daddy. I'm simply a human being who's having a huge experience. So it really takes a lot for you to be the bigger person, for you to set aside a few emotions and say, this is not about me in the moment, it's about the child. And ladies, saa zingine, it's okay to just say,
Return to sender.
kaa na baba yako.
Oh, yeah.
Mtu tota hana surname yako. At the end of the day, whose surname do you have? Watu wende kwa baba yao. Yeah. Everybody go to your daddy. Nirudi kwetu, nyi wende kwa baba yenyu. Sometimes that's the most peaceful, peaceful thing you can do. I am kidding, guys.
No, it's true,
I'm
though.
jokes.
Ah, dude, it's true. I agree with you 100%.
Because why are you carrying the child?
That's the thing for me. That's what I'm asking. You as a parent who's refusing your partner to take access of this child.
Why?
Who is suffering here between you and the person who is child free?
Everybody go to your daddy.
Can you people get serious? There is no reward for suffering. And in fact, as you know what?
As you can see, we give sound advice, unfiltered. So let us give you some more. It's time for Ask the Girls.
Ask the Girls.